energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the second-ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. The ball is picked off. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play now, running left. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Boy, a toss play is pretty when you can get this kind of yards. Pulling offensive linemen, get out in front, do their job. The back has got to give credit to that convoy of blockers opening up the field on that run.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And there's the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Set to kick this one. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Makes the catch. It's Marshall.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception.
It wasn't meant for you to play on the outside, Crespo. You might actually be a better slot.
To be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. It takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
My bad for forcing you outside.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
14, SMU 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score, Colorado 14, SMU 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. He'll hand it off. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? And the Buffaloes moving quickly down the field here. 1st down here for this offense. The DB's backing off from the line now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. Consecutive 3rd down conversions. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Here's the second down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quick throw caught on the left side. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Buffs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Number 37 with the carry.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker on for the extra point.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score Colorado 21, SMU 0.
Houston up 45 to 34. 13 minutes left. Good shit, Houston.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some. Going for a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself.
It's all right, freshman. He don't know you yet.
It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Miller's going to wrap up the first
Who went with you?
was kicking out of Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
She left when you left. No.
The Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Colorado offense will take
offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
But here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Oh, what a move. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Dump off caught by the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Colorado. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Come on, Houston. Let them come back.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
And your SMU Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Tries the right with a quick throw, and he's got it. And it works. The first down to the 35. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Receiver makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
The Mustangs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled on the 37.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Looking to throw yet again. He'll take a deep shot here. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That PI goes against the receiver. It'll cost the offense.
That's the first time I've ever seen that get called.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it.
What front angle was that?
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him.
It looks terrible.
Touchdown, Pony.
This was the worst angle known to man.
Come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial third down play right here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Buffaloes have first and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Colorado 28, SMU 6.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Third down play for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the beatdown continues.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to
Come on, Houston.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete. Even at a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
The receivers got it on a jet sweep on third down. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Gain of 7. Fourth down coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after a
Chris, how you get tracked down by a quarterback?
Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Really tired. Why are you tired but don't want to come out?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball.
Just runs through a man. A mismatch. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down.
Yeah, somebody can run somebody else.
Just when
But
you're
shit, now
running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Buffs. And the route is on.
2 times in a row, 41.
Chris, you talk about having
Oh, hit him with the Shador.
This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Colorado 42, SMU.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Numbers well. Set to kick it off.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back.
Okay, ready?
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
It's incomplete. Offense facing 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down.
That was a very interesting route. Everybody.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Looking to throw again, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Mustang starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And the Mustangs are going to cash in here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And now the defense steps in and call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And now the handoff. They pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 25.
Gain of 12. And 1st down for the offense.
There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Reach it. 20, 30 minutes. First time first. Yes, sir.